Baby, you know what? You're the worst background man. No, you supposed to be you the producer for real. Hey y'all. You supposed to cut the music off and say, hey, some and hey y'all, how y'all doing? It is Wednesday. Hump day. Time for me to talk day. Hope everybody's having a great week. It is almost to the weekend again. That's crazy. So, as y'all can see from the title is okay. Leilani, say something.
Some.
Thank you. Come on now, you know my stuff. I don't know why I don't go up. I can't hear half the time. All right, so we have a title. We have a question. Here's the question. The question is, it's kind of a multi-part question. I'm not reading nothing. And you know I can't. You know I don't read because if I look at the chat, I get thrown off. Hold on, I'm looking. I'm about to look at. I put my glasses on. All right. I have been dating this girl for 8 months. She tells me she and her ex-boyfriend remain good friends and that he is her best friend. She sees him regularly and says she has gotten over him. I plan to marry her, but she wants to invite him to our wedding. The ex gives my girlfriend money and she says no sex is involved. Should I drop her over this? Hey Magdalene, hey Shadrika, how y'all doing? I think this is a multi-layered situation. Number one, I would like to say that it is easy to be friends with somebody you've had feelings for and been with. It's not. It's just so can you be friends? Can you be best friends with your ex? That's number one. I don't know. Personally, I think being best friends with your ex will bring up issues in future relationships, especially if you want to continue the relationship with the best friend who is also the ex. That's number one. Number two, when you're dating, do you date someone who doesn't have issues with you having friends of the opposite sex? Because you have to understand now when you're dating, you have to, and you're dating to get married, not just not free balling out there dating, and you're dating for a relationship, an engagement, and a marriage, you have to take the other person in consideration. So when you're dating, do you take into consideration the fact that you have to date somebody who is, one, okay with you having friends of the opposite sex, because not everybody is like that, and two, being best friends with somebody you've had sex with? That's true. That's true. And three, do you, and in this particular situation, is 8 months long enough to be talking about getting married to somebody? Especially when that person that you're talking about getting married has something that is questionable. Why would you be thinking about marrying somebody who you already have issue with because their best friend is also their ex, who's also giving them money, and she made sure to qualify that she wasn't giving them sex for the money? From personal experience, when I met my wife, two of her good friends were also her exes. I had no issue with that because as long as you give me the respect and the attention that is reserved for your partner, then who you friends with don't matter to me. Because realistically, I know if you want to cheat, if you want to have sex with somebody, you shit, they can be a stranger. It's a whole lot of people lost their marriage over somebody their husband or wife just met. So it don't have to be nobody your husband or wife know. I've seen a bunch of people lose their whole life from a stranger at the bar. So I don't get into that I don't care if you're friends with them. Through the course of us dating, they fell off not because of the feelings I had for them, but because of the feelings she had for me. And in turn, they couldn't get what they were getting before. See, this is a double-edged sword when you got that friend thing. Because what is the friend gonna do? They would get upset because of the attention that was once for them because they had dated previously. And even though they weren't dating now, just friends, because she was single, she could give them that attention and those things. But then here I come, a dark horse coming about the back, just coming down the thing, running slow. I'm like the tortoise. Them was the two hares, and I was the tortoise. I knocked the rabbits clean off the field. But that being said, I didn't make no big smoke. One of them called me and was going to discuss our relationship and who I was and what was I going to do and blah 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 blah. Thank you, girl. Keep on talking. If that make you feel good, do you? But that's me. I'm not. I'm not saying I'm not normal. But I mean, I'm just not jealous like that. Especially if you don't give me a reason to be, because she didn't give me a reason to be. But that's number one. Number two, if you have an issue with your partner having a best friend of the opposite sex of any kind, then date somebody else. Don't talk about I want to marry this person, but they best friends with their ex, and he give her money, and but she ain't having sex with him. What do I do? Shit, what you want to do? Don't seriously date somebody if you're still tied to your ex, because even if y'all are not together, if your ex is that big a part of your life in that particular aspect, that ex is that big a part of your life, then that ex is gonna cause problems in your present. You you can't let your past mess with your present. If your past is in your past, leave it there and then work with what you got. So, Leilani, have you had that situation?
No. I mean, I don't have a problem with the friendship thing. In my family, the exes, especially if there's kids involved, the exes never go completely away.
Right.
But like for me, it's the he gives her money.
Yeah. I didn't want to. I didn't. I felt like that would. I felt like that would. Yeah, I didn't want to get burdened on that because I feel like once it said he give her money, and then she had to quickly qualify, but we don't have sex. Eh, y'all doing something.
Yeah, it's like that's the part that was weird to me was the he gives her money.
And
Just
I didn't hear no
when
kids
did
being
that
involved.
when
So as far as this
what?
particular
Like
story,
I don't get that he gives her money. Like for what? She asking for money? Like I need that. Like that's the part that throws me off.
and I don't hear any kids being involved.
Yeah.
I don't hear any kids being involved. So
It's like, so this your sugar daddy? Because I'm not understanding. It's weird at this point. If it was just friends, you just be friends and talking, like friends talk. But then throwing in, oh, he gives them money, but we don't have sex. What? Huh?
yeah, I can't. Here's where being in a heterosexual relationship and a lesbian relationship differs. I have not met a stud yet that ain't friends with their ex at some juncture. I have not met one yet who first thing they tell you is I'm still friends with my ex. Oh, y'all still fucking. Oh, I ain't mean to say it like that. I'm like, see, coming from because I when I was just dating men ain't like that. Men don't want you to be friends with nobody you had sex with. Men don't want you to be friends with another man. Period. What you need man friend for? You got me. I'm your manly friend. But in lesbian relationships, I see a lot of exes that are best friends with. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of it. Now, I don't think it's cool. I don't particularly prefer, and it's not because I'm still friendly with my exes, and I still, I'll follow them on Facebook. But as far as chit chatting and chopping it up and hanging out and passing out money, that's just not me. I don't want a whole bunch of people in the room together that done slept with me. I don't want to change your shit. Don't. I just if I come in the room and everybody, no, I'm leaving. Gotta be in there. But that's me. But I personally, my issue would not be the friend part. My issue would be why is this person giving you money? Now there were no kids. There were nobody saying anything about the kids. So we're gonna work under the assumption that these are childless people. So if these are childless people, so it's not child support, and you weren't married, so it's not alimony. So it's just somebody at the kindness of their heart giving you their hard earned money in this particular inflation. No, no, sir. I feel like I don't know. I feel like when they write letters like this and they ask for advice on shit like this, I feel like you should tell a better story. I feel like it's a lot missing because you just ain't nervous because this person's ex is their best friend. Because I bet they was ex was their best friend when y'all first started dating. I don't believe this just came up yesterday. So you've been known. You need to tell the whole story if you want advice.
Or it
Cause
wasn't the ex when they first started dating.
well, then you get them, you lose them like you get them. So if they weren't exes when they first started dating, that means that she was still dating the old boy.
Mm-hmm.
Which means how you going? Okay. Well, here's this. How is the person that got cheated on still gonna be best friends with the chick that cheated on him? Let's go all the way back. Let's go back to when they wasn't exes. If he wasn't the ex in the beginning and he was the ex because of the news, how you gonna be friends with somebody who cheated on you?
She might be a situation of that's somebody he keeping, and that's the reason why he be giving her money. Like you ain't going nowhere because I got the money.
Or, like I said, this one is hard to this is going to just have to go on more generalities than anything else, because this particular story in general, I mean, in particular, it doesn't have enough. We've been together 8 months. She friends with her ex. He give her money. Should we get married? No, no, you shouldn't get married. Number one, y'all ain't been together long enough. Let's just start there. Let's just state the fact, state the reasons you shouldn't get married. Number one, y'all ain't been together long enough to be talking about shit. Y'all just barely talk about being boyfriend and girlfriend. Y'all are barely, what it looked like, y'all are not even exclusive. So let's just start there. No, you shouldn't get married. Leilani,
Huh?
should they get married?
No.
So let's just start with that one. They shouldn't get married. Two,
I don't even think it's a relationship yet at this point.
I mean, I get that I get that every blue moon, I get that every third sun from the, that sometimes people do actually fall in love at first sight and get married the second day, and then on the third day they in love forever. I'm sure that has happened, that somebody's gotten married, quickly, and it has worked out. But everyone that I have seen, to where you have not allowed the relationship to grow over a course, and you just all of a sudden, I met you Thursday and Monday we engaged. Hey Rico. Hey Smack, thank you. Hey, yeah. I don't know. I think that I think when you when I think here's here let me just say this. I think when you ask for relationship advice, if you're not gonna tell me the story, keep this shit to yourself. This one enough story. She's still having sex with her ex. She's still getting money. If I gotta look at it just from what this person sent us, no, you should get married. You shouldn't even be dating her. Y'all shouldn't be exclusive, even if you are dating. Her and the ex are doing something. That's my opinion. Because you didn't give me enough to have any in-depth psychological, ethereal opinion about the love and loss. So, no, y'all been dating 8 months. That's your girlfriend. What you want to marry her? Why do you want to marry her if she's still getting money from her ex? Is this her ex-husband? Hold on. Shoot, I ain't got my glasses ain't on. All right, y'all. Y'all know I'll be looking at the chat. A ex is an ex. Ex is an ex. If you want to be boyfriend, then you should have stayed with that person. I don't do exes. Right. I don't do exes. I mean, they keep the secret in the cookie jar. What? Shut up, Rico.
You know you can't read what he said.
I read it. I had to look at it. I was like, shut up, Rico. Right. I mean, okay. Just like Blackbird said, an ex is an ex for a reason. I see people constantly talk about we broke up 13 times before we got married. Why? Every show that I watch, I've been watching Karamo lately. I feel Karamo is my spirit animal, because Karamo will tell you to break up. You said not boyfriend, best friend. Huh? Oh, best friend. Hold on. Let me reread it. Hold on. An ex is an ex for a reason. If you want to be best friends, then you should have stayed. Okay. Not boyfriend. Okay, I got it. But here's my thing. Here's my thing. Yeah, I have no problem if you were best friends and then y'all decided to date and then you broke up because for whatever reason. Here's Sex changes the dynamic in a relationship. That's just inevitable. It is unavoidable, and it is constant. It is a constant. Sex changes things. If you are in a relationship, or if you are in a sexual relationship with somebody, even if it's not an exclusive relationship, it's situationship, friends with benefits, sex changes the dynamics of relationship. A lot of times, but not always, it's skewed more toward the woman being wanting more, but that's not always. But somebody feels more for one person than the other. If y'all don't want to define a relationship, if we don't want to put a title on a relationship, you can lie to yourself. I'm telling y'all from experience. You can lie to yourself and say that it don't matter. What goes on here stays in here, and what happens outside, let the world do what the world do. But the reality is that somebody feels more than the other person. It just is what it is. Sex changes the dynamic in a relationship. Y'all have been best friends for 30 years. Y'all have sex and you look at that person differently. You react to that person differently. So let's just say, for sake of argument, in this little short letter, that they were best friends first, then went into a relationship didn't work, and they wanted to go back to being best friends. But you're not going to be the same kind of friends. You know this person on a separate, intimate level. You know this person on a soul sharing level. I love my best friends. I have two of them. I would die for them. They children. But my wife, that's a different level. And she's also my best friend. Sex changes things. It just does, y'all. And it's not about being enlightened. It's not about being keeping up, but it's nothing about that. It's just that it's just like, for all those who have children, when you want to give your children to talk about sex, and not the robotic talk, but the talk about sex. When I talked to Nick, when we talked about it, as when he was a little bit older, I didn't just talk about sex, the act of it. I talked about what the act does as far as the person and as far as the relationship, because that's where the problem comes in. The sex ain't the problem. If you ain't making babies or diseases, the sex ain't the problem. It is what the sex does to the person. It is a relationship and how it changes the emotions and the feelings. And that's what we don't talk about, is the effect that sex has on your feelings, on your emotion, on your spirit. And a lot of people can't articulate that. But the reality is it changes, it affects. So if you were best friends, you had sex, you were now exes, it's very hard to go back to the old best friend. You have a whole nother relationship now. You're not my best friend anymore. You're my ex. And you're ex for a reason. Being an ex overrules the best friend as far as I'm concerned, because you're an ex for a reason. Now, unless she lying and she cheating on her, and she cheating on her best friend with this person that want to marry her, they exes for a reason. You can't make it work with your best friend in the world. You can't make it work with your best friend. It's so much your best friend that you take your best friend in your present relationship and your best friend still giving you money. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all so best friends that y'all couldn't make y'all relationship work. Mm, okay. Huh? Who got a girlfriend? We already got a girlfriend. I mean, oh, the other one. I mean, that's why I said, if you're not gonna have, I feel like this story was it was it's, this letter, it wasn't enough of this letter. It's like sometimes I get, when I read the love and advice, the what is it, lesbian love and advice on Facebook, I get mad because they have like 13 pages, but at least in them 13 pages they done told me everything. So I'm not, I think that the best friend slash ex will be a problem moving forward, regardless of whether or not it's money, because the present boyfriend is insecure. If you took your time out to write a letter to Reddit or strawberry letter or whatever, if you took your time to write a letter asking an opinion of strangers, yeah, just a little insecure. And you shouldn't be in a relationship with somebody who has somebody that makes you insecure. Leilani, what you doing?
I'm
Hello?
fixing Shaylin's plate. You keep asking me a question,
Well,
and
I didn't know you was fixing plates. I can't see through the thing, and she got the big letter up there. I couldn't even see the little bit thing on the side.
that's why I was muted.
I didn't know you was muted. You know, I'll be looking at the chat. All right, baby, what you got to say? What's your thought process? Sir, sir,
Sir, not listening. She busy.
I know she's not busy. She's not busy. She's talking about,
She out playing that game.
no, she ain't even playing the game.
Mm.
Ooh, she let turn that game on she wants. I'm going to talk about whatever I want to talk about. But yeah, I think that this is going to be a problem moving forward. I just think it's going to be a problem moving forward. I would suggest you think if you have issues with aspects of your partner's life, then you need to see if there's issues you can handle. If you can't handle them, then move on. You know what? Why are people? Okay, Leilani, wait, are you done?
Mhm.
Okay, I have a question. Why are people scared to break up?
It's a
In
lot of
your
people that
estimation,
are scared to be alone. There's a whole lot of people in this world that can't be alone.
well, have you been in a bad relationship?
I've been in several, yeah, but I break up. I leave.
Okay, but my question and here, and I'm asking you. That's why I asked. That's why I asked you the first one. So, if you've been in several bad relationships, to you, which is better, alone or the bad relationship?
Alone. But like I said, I left. I didn't stay in them.
We need somebody who'll stay.
Yeah, because
I feel like we need
I'm one
somebody
of the
who'll stay.
stayers. We need one of them people who can't be alone.
Because like I was watching Karamo and what was today? My brain is stuck. My brain is so. I feel like I have pickled my brain. Um. Oh, okay. Case in point. Case in point. The thing today was an entire. This wasn't because normally Karamo show breaks into two, but it was just about this young lady who got pregnant by her ex as they broke up. Does that make sense? She didn't realize she was pregnant until they'd been broken up for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
She went to the doctor. She said everybody was telling her she was getting big and da 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 whoop de whoop, and she was changing and looking different. And she was just ignoring them till she felt funny one day, and she went to the doctor. And she went to the emergency room. The emergency room told her she was 6 months pregnant. She's like, "Oh snap! It's my ex." Okay, so fast forward, the ex comes out, and it's not really an ex. It is that relationship where neither one of you specified your relationship. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I was a friend with benefit.
I didn't ask you to be my girlfriend, and I just assumed because I stopped messing with somebody else, you was my boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So it was that kind of relationship. So she kept saying her ex, and he was like, well, we was never together. And she was like, well, you was at my house every day. He said, well, I work next door. She said, well, yeah. He said, she said, well, you ain't have to come to my house every day. So yeah. And Karamo, Karamo gets people to see themselves. Karam was like, you should have specified. It's basically one of those, you knew that she would let you in. You knew that she would lay up with you. You knew that you had somebody that have a good luck. You knew that you had somebody that was going to be there, and you didn't have to put in any effort to be there for them. So fast forward, they talking, and he didn't seem like a bad guy. Like he said, he was young and was doing what he wanted to do. They had been broken up for 6 months before the day that she found out she was pregnant was the same day the girl he was dating found out she was pregnant. So, and she had the baby first. And they still messing around. They done went back and forth. He done broke up with the other girl. The other baby mama got back with her and yada yada whoopty whoop. All right, fast forward to the DNA test. Well, he wasn't the father. And I was shocked. Now, let me tell you something. Come on. Let me tell you, you know how long I've been watching more in them. And I can normally, you know what? It takes a lot to shock me. You know what I mean? It takes a lot to shock me. I was shocked by that because it wasn't like she wasn't saying that they were she didn't say they were exclusive. She said, but we were together all the time. I hadn't been with anybody since then. But what she didn't account for was before she started messing with him, she had sex with her best friend from high school. And she said they really want to do. She said they just stopped doing it because he wasn't good in bed. The sex wasn't good, so I just let that go. She said then I started talking to old boy, so I didn't worry about it. But I'm like, and then when I think of the timeline, I'm like, why do people go so hard for people they don't know? Because here's my thing: if you said that by the time you found out you were pregnant, y'all had been broken up 6 months. Now, as I'm talking about it, y'all were broken up before you found out you were pregnant. Did you how long were y'all together? Because you were with the other person a few weeks before him, then him, and then he gone.
It was probably the exact same thing. That wasn't a relationship either.
Okay, and maybe somebody can help me because some stuff flabbergasts me and befuddles me. Why you go so hard for somebody you don't know? And hear me out. She had the baby. They got back together after she had the baby. She got pregnant again. She had an abortion because she wouldn't take care of this one and they wasn't being steady with this one. And she didn't want to bring a baby into this relationship that wasn't steady. And I understand why she had the first one, because she found out when she was 6 months pregnant. Because I bet she wouldn't have had that first one. But why you go so hard on this little boy you ain't know? You don't know him. You But in the end, he wasn't the daddy. The other guy, her friend, was the daddy. All is right with the world. Holes of the world unite. One to hold power, activate, whatever. Because
she is one of those can't be alone people. So as soon as she stopped talking to one, she immediately called another person over. But she's not having a discussion with them saying, okay, if you are officially my man. She just feel like if she's sleeping with him, then you mine. But that's not how men think.
well, see, a man think that unless I ask you to be my girlfriend, you ain't my girlfriend.
Right.
It don't matter if I'm at your house every day. It don't matter if we sleep together every night. It don't matter if I pay your bills. It don't matter if I get your hair done. It don't matter if I buy your kid fruit snacks. If I didn't ask you to be my girlfriend, you're not my girlfriend. It don't matter if we've been doing this for the past 20 years.
Right.
But here's the problem. Women bear the weight of the relationship. Go with me. Because a man can't get pregnant. And I don't care, ladies. You can scream and holler about it took two folks to make. Yes, it took two people to make them, but it don't take but one to take care of it because you don't want gonna be left if you making them with somebody that don't want you. Women bear the weight of the relationship. They the ones got to make the excuses to the children. They the ones got to have the kids. They the ones got to go looking for the baby daddy that don't want to be found. They the ones got to sit and listen to us talk about the situation. Women bear the weight of the relationship. And I would think if you know that you're going to bear this weight, that you would just be like, you know what? I'm good. It's like I was, okay, so, all right, so I watched Steve. I watched Steve too, Wilkos today. Today was a day. Today was an interesting day. So the second couple on there today was a lesbian couple. Cute little girls. But one was that loud, the kind of girl that, that if the girl that's always gonna get us into a fight in the club.
Yeah.
Her. That was the film. That was the more feminine girl. And the other little one, the little more masculine girl, she was the joker and you know what I'm saying? That's who she was. So they on there, and I don't even know why they came to the show. Because Steve did a lot to take the test. And come to find out, they had both cheated on each other. But here's the thing. The little dumb girl cheated on her with 5 girls and 1 guy. And she confessed. They didn't even do the test. They didn't have to do the test. They just told the truth. This shit. You asked me. And I tell you, I ain't got to do no lot of text. Okay, so, but the other girl mad. The little film girl, she's mad. She hollering and screaming and chasing her around, and the other little girl running, and she's funny as hell because she started running before Steve told the test. Steve got the paper and was getting ready to tell the results. And she said, "Hey, Steve, why you so fast? Hold on. I wasn't ready." She was funny. So Steve told her results, and the other girl act like she was chasing the girl around. So Steve get to the results of the film girl. Steve said she confessed to cheating with 2 or 3 girls, but 25 guys.
Dang.
And that's just guys, but guys that were friends with her girlfriend. She went on a girlfriend's social media and was having sex with all the guy friends that her girlfriends was friends with.
Oh, wow.
But the girlfriend was like, "I don't want you anyway." I don't know what she was doing. I don't want you. I don't understand why they came. I don't understand that relationship either. Why you calling yourself in a relationship when y'all clearly don't want each other?
Yeah, y'all don't even like each other.
She said, "I ain't want," and this is what she said, "I ain't want you no way." They're going, "Well, why y'all on Maury? Not Maury. Why y'all on Steve? I'm so confused. Lord mercy." Come to the realization that I'm so glad I don't have to date no more.
I don't know. That story's so crazy. I think they were just doing it for clout.
I guess so. They would. I guess in this time and social media and all this stuff, I guess so. I guess a lot of people do stuff for that, but still, come on now, 25. Are your friends? I mean, that don't make her. But okay, go with me, Leilani. Go with me. Come down this road with me a little bit. Let's just say for the sake of argument. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie. My younger days, I'm to get back. Mess with me. I'll sleep with your brother. I ain't gonna lie. It is what it is. I will hurt your feelings. I'm a hurt your feelings kind of person. I get that. I am not even mad at what she did. I'm mad at the level of what she did. You know what I'm saying? What good did it do to sleep with 25 of their girlfriends? What did you possibly what what did you possibly what about what you did made you look like the winner in this game? You see what I'm saying? I feel like if you're doing some get back, you should do some get back where people are like to where you can tell people, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I look better, I smell better, I got a better job, a better car, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that if you got get back and you can't tell nobody, because I'm almost positive you don't want to go around telling people I had sex with 25 of his friends in a very short period of time just to get back at her. I don't get that. Because I don't think that you was using them so much as you was being you. Am I wrong? Am I just old? I think I got an old ass way of thinking right now.
I feel like the girlfriend might have known. All the male friends was telling her, and they was, I think they was like, "You, hey, go on to the next one, go on to the next one." She working down the list, y'all. I think they
I'm
were having
sure,
talks about that.
and I'm sure that still goes on because that's kind of shit used to happen back in the day. You know, friends passing the girl around like that was cool, but that wasn't cool on their part. You know, because 9 times out of 10, when a girl does that, she really thinks somebody likes her. And I'm not. I'm just talking about just from my standpoint. I'm not talking about from anybody else's standpoint. When you have somebody showing you attention and you don't know because you've not been taught the difference between good, bad, and indifferent attention, and they are making you feel like you're the most beautiful thing in the world, even if only for a few minutes. That's not cool. I mean, I wouldn't want to be one of them dudes. I don't think I could have been one of them. I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna fuck you going there. You go be crazy over there. I don't want to be in that. I don't think I, I don't know. I think that kind of disturbed me a little bit because I'm like, I feel like you put yourself in a situation that you shouldn't put yourself in. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I don't think it made you. It. I don't know. I don't know.
She needs some counseling.
They young now. Don't get me wrong. They young, and I'm all about young people doing their young thing. I'm all about young people doing their young thing. I'm all about that. I'm all about sowing your oats and not getting tied down in relationship before you have to get tied down. I'm all about all that because I think a lot of young people assume that to be an adult you got to do this and they don't have fun. I'm all about fun and having your fun, but I feel like confessing to 25 of your that you actively sought out from your girl's social media. She said, I went down your social media list. That's what she said. And I had sex with your friends. Like, I don't think that's a flex, but I don't know. Maybe flexing is different nowadays. Maybe they flex new. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So, totally different subject. I must touch on this for a second because a lot of stuff has been coming. All right, with Cat Williams, I got to go back to Cat for 1 second. Just one. So I've been listening to different excerpts because I really haven't sat down. I'm not good at 2 hours worth of stuff, like an interview. I'm good at clips and stuff, but I'm not good at like whole 2 hours just sit down. However, Leilani,
Mm-hmm.
is it me or was something a little off about Shannon Sharp?
Off about him.
I feel like because I was okay. So, Kat was talking about um one, he's not an actor. So him, some of the times when he was acting or acting like he was surprised at some shit that Cat had said, or it was off putting. It
Oh yeah,
didn't feel genuine.
he was faking real good.
It didn't feel genuine. Some of his performance irked me. But that being said, he was talking about something that Cat said, and do you really want to say? He said something to the line. You really want to say that, Cat? He said something about. He said the lie. Said the truth ain't scared of no lie. Yeah, he told me, he said the truth not scared of no lie. He said I can go back and show you everything I said.
Mm-hmm.
And Shannon's over there like he said something, and when Cat Williams said, "I'm disappointed at your allegiance to losers," it said something like that. I was like, I don't think Shannon Sharp just heard what he said because Shannon just laughed. He just said, I am disappointed in your allegiance to losers. I'm like, people don't realize how smart Cat Williams is.
Yeah, he was so busy trying to thinking he was messing with Cat, while Cat was looking at him like, "I know exactly what you're doing,
Baby,
but you're not scaring me. You're
baby,
not
when he
working
said
me."
when he intellectualized him, I said, "Oh, Shannon didn't do good in school, but that's okay. He doing good now.
Yeah, he should stick to football and not Cat.
He doing good now." I was like, because Kat said, "Well, how you feel about Kanye?" And he said, "I don't feel any way about Kanye." He said, "What do you expect?" I said, "Y'all say something wrong with him, and then you expect him to do something different." He said, "That's like getting mad at a basketball player because he didn't make no hockey goals. Y'all made Kanye the way he is, calling him a genius for writing lyrics. You knew there was something wrong with him when he first came out, before his mama died." He married a whore when he said that. And then he qualified. He said he knew she was a whore, and that's who he decided to build his family with. He said he knew she was a whore because Pete Davidson didn't want her. I said, "Oh shit. Oh, if I was Kim, I wouldn't come out my house till Thursday. The fuck." I'm sitting there going, Cat Williams is ooh. He said Earthquake is illiterate, can't read. He said, "Why you think he ain't in movies?" And then when he said that about Steve Harvey, sounded like a country bumpkin looking like Mr. Paid Head. Why I've been paying attention now, and I'm like, why y'all let Cat tell the truth like that? why why we ain't
Why
been
did
paying?
I just find out that that Steve Harvey was not from Texas? I
Well,
just found that out, and I'm like, well, wait, why does he sound like that then? So he faking?
well, I thought he was from. I don't know where he was from, but
I
I
thought he was from Texas.
I never paid attention to Steve. Here's the thing: I don't hate Steve Harvey. I don't like Steve Harvey. I never thought he was funny. I didn't watch his show. I watched Family Feud. Family Feud's funny. Family Feud is just funny all by itself.
Yeah,
Steve just adds a little bit, and I guess I mean, if you like his brand of comedy, then he's funny to you, but he's not to me. So he's not anybody that I would have spent any money on. I definitely would have never bought none of his self-help books. I most definitely would have never bought anything about a relationship from him. And his suits are a little too pimpy for me. That's just me. Again, these are all personal things. And guess what? Me personally, am not changing Steve's bag at all. But I never thought he was I never thought about it one way or other. And then I looked at him through the lens that Cat gave me. I'm like, Cat ain't lying on him. Well, shit, shit. Because the only thing about Bernie Mac was pretty. Y'all keep playing. The only thing that Hollywood could say about Bernie Mac was chocolate. But Bernie Mac was pretty. Did y'all pay attention to Bernie's skin?
He has some smooth chin skin.
Bernie was pretty. He's a pretty man. He just did his comedy and made himself, you know what I'm saying, look like somebody daddy. But every now and again, Bernie would smile. He'd be like, "Nick, you better stop." Sir, calm down. But yeah, I'm like, y'all sit up there and y'all can keep saying, because everybody calling him a hater. What? Cat inside the club. What he hating on? What Cat said, I brought 479 or 76 comedians with me. What I got to hate on? And now these people just every now and again they keep popping out of these celebrities and artists and keep dropping little going on podcasts talking about the stuff that Cat Williams did. One boy said Cat Williams put $25,000. Migos, I think the Migos Offset. Was it Offset? I think Offset. I think it was Offset. Said he had it wrapped up in a towel. He thought it was weed. Somebody might not have been Offset, but it's one of the little boys. He won a comedian. Anyway, he said he saw Cat Williams out back. Cat Williams, he said something. He said, next thing you know, Cat done threw something in the car wrapped up in a towel with rubber bands. He said, shit, I thought it was weed. He said, I opened it was $10,000. This other comedian said, Cat took me on tour, and when I didn't get paid at other places, Cat would give me $2,000 just out his pocket. You got people just popping up about all the things Cat Williams did. In the back, stuff you don't know about. Because anytime they ever portray Cat Williams, they portray him as drunk and doing something stupid, whatever he went through. They never go looking for what he really does as opposed to what you want him to do. That tells you a lot. Tells you a whole lot.
And he does his stuff in private too. He ain't doing it for show. He does it to do it.
That's what he said. That's what he said. He said, I'm not tithing no church. I'm tithing the play. He said, if I made $100,000 in your city, in your state, I'm gonna go over to the homeless camp and get 10,000. He said, I'm gonna tithe the city. I'm not tithing no church. And then when he said that, I was looking, I don't know what I was looking at. It might have been TikTok. But this old lady, she like somebody's grandmama, she came on there and she said, why do y'all still tithe the church? Why do y'all still talk about y'all giving y'all money to God? God don't need y'all money. He ain't broke. Y'all giving this money to the church. Y'all giving this money to the pastor. That's not what she said, not the church. She said y'all are tithing the pastor. Y'all ain't tithing God. He don't need your money. God ain't broke. God own everything. She said he own Jupiter and Mars and Saturn. What do you need with your little money? Just say what you're doing. You're paying the pastor. You're not giving nothing to God. God don't need your little money. She said, and I have never heard somebody that old, because you could tell she grew up in the black church. You could tell she was in her 70s. She said, why would God give you the little money? Just to make you give back to him. If he needs it, he could keep it. He own everything. She said, I'll be back later. Like, oh, yeah. And I never thought about that. And all this time that we get to talking about the church and everything, I never really thought about that. I thought about the fact that churches say they do stuff and don't. You know what I'm saying? It's way too many homeless, hungry, sick people in parishes where the preacher drive a brand new Cadillac or whatever car, Bentley, living on a compound, and the church still ain't got no air conditioning. Or it's a mega church and you got to damn near be a superstar to just get in and be in the clubhouse of the church. But make sure you get your last monies. You got to tie your donations. That was just funny. I never heard a church lady say it like that before. So, Leilani, what's going on in your side of the woods? Was it snowing over there yesterday?
We had more. It was ice. It wasn't really that it was snow. It was the
You
more.
in Oklahoma. I didn't call my sister. You were Oklahoma. My sister in Kansas. It was snowing in Kansas. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it snowed further north, but yeah, we just got the ice. They did close school yesterday though.
For whatever reason, I switch y'all out all the time. Sometimes you live in Kansas, okay? So your ass never wake up in Kansas because I done moved you there. Because sometimes you be in Kansas. They be like, she like, she don't live in Kansas. Well, who live in Kansas?
Now Friday is supposed to snow. They done already pre-canceled field trips and everything for Friday.
That's crazy. We get down.
It'll be in the negatives.
I don't know when it's supposed to snow down here. There was like a couple of twinkles down here, I think, but last weekend. But I don't know. We get strange snow. We ain't had no good snow since there was a blizzard about 4 years ago. No, more than that. I think 2017, 2018, we had a blizzard. Snow was like 3, 4 feet high. Damn, they're tall as me.
Well, coming Monday, next Monday is supposed to be negative degrees.
That is not anything nice. That is unacceptable.
At least -1.
Yeah.
The wind chill is gonna make it be at least -8.
You got your food in the house?
Yep, we had groceries delivered today. I was like, no.
You got your snacks? You know y'all need snacks. Snow snacks.
I need to order them some chips. I didn't order any chips.
Gotta have snow snacks. So, I don't know who's older. Whoever's older, have they started talking about what colleges they want to go to?
Rihanna wants to go to TSU in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, she went and toured last year.
I forgot. Look at her. Don't ask me to remember last week. You talking about last year? Girl.
You remember I was trying to come up with that money for her to go on that trip to Houston, and you was like, I wouldn't let her go. That's far. You can't walk to Houston.
But that's not. Again, I was probably joking because I think.
And you like, but it's okay because your mama's there, so she can get her.
Yeah, I mean, my only thing is okay, and it's very stereotypical, and it's slightly, it's just stereotypical. I worry more and differently about a girl than I do about a boy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. When Nick went to beach weekend for the high school children, or beach week, because he was gone all week. Trust me, I was sitting over here looking like a crackhead twitching in the corner. Now, understand, I was. But I didn't have the same worries that I would have thought if it had been Nicola instead of Nicholas.
Mm-hmm.
So when I think about your girls going off and stuff like that, I have different worries. But it's like I want Nick to go and do what he want to do. Like at one point he was talking about him and his friend were gonna was gonna do that whole quote unquote backpack thing through Europe.
No.
Well, see, understand. I don't think
that movie. I done seen too many of them movies.
First of all, I don't think he saw Hostel. Yeah. So I have seen Hostel. So, but that being said, again, these are anomalies. Hostel and things like that are anomalies. We get to talking crazy, but the reality is things that happen like that do not happen as often enough for us to stifle our kids from doing stuff like that. If Nick come tell me, hey, we're going to Europe for a month, I would be I would be happy.
I need it to be a big old group of them, not just two people.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer to be a big group. Uh, but again, if it was Rayon, I would be worried about something different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because even a big group of girls, I would still be worried about them because little girls don't come home as often. They just don't kidnap little boys. I mean, not little boys, young men. They kidnap little boys, but they don't just kidnap young men as often. You know what I mean? I'm
Hmm.
not saying it doesn't happen because if you kidnap a Nick for money, then you must shit keep him because I ain't never gonna have enough to get him back. They kidnap a Nick for no ransom, but I worry more. You know what I'm saying? I know that's bad, but it's just our kids are getting old, Leilani.
Yep.
That's unacceptable. Like Nick right now, he's out. He's at his gym learning how to fight and box and stuff. And I'm like, I told him, I said the first time he thought about it, I'm like, oh, don't let him hit you in your face. I'm like, they gonna hurt you. And then I had to be like, okay, that's his pace. Them his muscles. I ain't gonna say nothing. You know, can't stifle their creativity and stuff. But -1? Mm,
At least -1.
that don't sound fun.
My guy gonna be the main one angry though. Because yesterday morning he wanted to go outside. He went out there. He walked straight toward the sidewalk and he was like, why is this here? Then he went to the left side of the porch and looked and he's like, well, why is it over here? Then he went to the right side.
Do he use pee pads?
He don't he will, but he'll rather just sit there and just keep holding his bladder. He'll use a pee pad to poop. But he wants to go out there by the trash cans for his pee. So he will hold it and hold it and hold it and keep wanting to go back outside. And every time he go out, he is staring at the ice like, because he won't walk through it. He just look at it angrily, just like he won't walk when it's rain. If it's wet outside, he won't go out there either.
Y'all got a porch?
Uh-huh.
You
He
thought
won't go
about
on
putting
the
the pee pads on the porch and see if he'll do it out there?
porch. He won't do it on the porch.
Hmm.
He wants to go out there to the corner to his spot next to the neighbor's fence.
Bless Lord.
So he be upset. Now, when it finally, melted some, it got to about 30 degrees, he ran straight on out there.
Um, that's
He was
fine.
like, that's good enough. That's close enough. It was enough for him to run through there and find him a spot.
Speaking of spots, what I'm about to say has nothing to do with spots. Um, Jonathan Majors, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you think he's attractive?
Sometimes. Depending on what he's wearing. Sometimes.
No, I'm just talking about his face, not everything. Cause he fine from the neck down. Alright. Neck down, he's splendiferous.
He's not ugly,
Just
but
from
he's
the
not handsome either. He's average. He's a regular looking dude.
yeah. I never paid any attention because I really never paid Jonathan Majors any attention. And I know that sounds bad. I never paid him any attention. He alright, but he ain't nobody that I want to go, ooh, look how pretty. Ooh. And not because I think
Put them in the microwave.
Michael B. Jordan is beautiful little boy. His funny little features all together.
Bring them back. Wash it off.
But it wasn't until see Cat be having everybody. Cat got everybody thinking. I think that's what everybody pissed off about. It's not that he told the truth, but it's that he told the truth and he got people to actually start thinking about what he said. Because he said that Hollywood that made y'all think Jonathan Majors is handsome. And I never paid Jonathan Majors any attention. Not like that. I mean, he's a good enough actor. But okay, let me tell you what I thought about it. Okay, here's what I thought about it. You ready? You ready? You ready? Okay. This is gonna be controversial. Well, not really. You know how some people, no matter how you look at them, you can't find the beauty in their face. And I'm just talking about their face. Because from the neck down, she is fine. But I keep trying to find, and here's why I say that, because I like odd features. You know what I'm saying? Before the big tall Kardashian got all that work done, I thought she was cute.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured she would grow into her face, you know what I'm saying? And her own style, but she just decided to do what all the rest of them did and made her Play-Doh face and messed it up. I thought she was cute, you know what I'm saying?
I
Facially.
always thought she was the prettiest one. She was the naturally
Right.
pretty.
Right. She was just naturally a pretty little girl. Now was she classically would people go, yay? Probably not. But I thought she was pretty. Now, so I was watching the commercial for a migraine commercial came on, and what's the tennis Serena or Venus? Which one is the big one?
Serena is the big one.
Okay. For the life of me, because when Serena did that naked cover, not Playboy, she went on Playboy, Sports Illustrated. I was like, God damn. Fine, she is amazing. I just, for the life of me, can't find any beauty in her face.
No, she looked like her daddy. She took her daddy's whole face. She did, and it's just she did.
Cause I mean, I think Venus is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the I don't know, and I don't even know what it is about her face that
She has her dad's whole face. She has his whole structure of his face. Venus has her mother's facial structure. She still looks like her dad, but she has her mother's structure. Serena took his whole face, period. Structure and all. She has her dad's face.
I just can't.
And then I can't stand them bushy eyebrows. I don't know why they're supposed to be cute.
I can't stand the fact that she got all that money and don't get better weaves in her head. That greasy, stop wearing that. It's like the people that style her don't like her. Oh, you look good in that, and just let you be outside.
And now changing her skin color, she really looked crazy to me.
She don't like that.
Yep.
I ain't even paying no attention. I
Yep.
just saw the commercial. I kept the
She looked
commercial.
better chocolate.
Come on now. I can say that her face is not aesthetically pleasing all I want to, but Serena is amazing. From the neck down, Serena is a work of art. It's a sculpture. Wow. It's just that I don't like her face. But that's my personal opinion. There are other people that think she is amazing. You know,
She did something to either did something to her eyebrows or her brow ridge.
Isn't Mia do it look like it kind of slant down?
It's like
It's like a slope. It's like instead of it's like the forehead, the forehead a little hump, and then the nose come out, and then the lips. It's like her forehead and her nose slant together. It's like they together. It's like a ski slope, flat between her. It's not. I don't know. Serena Williams. and she's probably a lovely person. I don't know her personally. I mean, and again, my dislike, and I don't dislike her face. I just don't. To me personally, she's not aesthetically pleasing. I'm not aesthetically pleasing to everybody, and I'm cool with that. But I just, I just want to see if it was just me, because it could be just me. That's all I'm saying. Hold on, yeah. I haven't looked at the chat. Where's my glasses? If I don't find them, I can't see. They learn to read the chat for me because where did my glasses go? Oh,
Oh,
anybody
there's
say that?
nothing else in there. Nobody said anything else.
Uh, oh, yeah, yeah, but yeah, that was just something that made me think about it. Can't be making you think about stuff. I think that's what people don't like. People like their entertainment unintelligent. They like it empty and vacuous. They want to be entertained, but they don't want to be educated. They don't want to learn anything. So when you learn stuff and when somebody opens your eyes, they must be the enemy. Because that's got to be the only reason that people are coming out. He's a hater. He's this. But ain't nobody call him a lie. He said something about Ludacris. Ludacris ain't rapped since 1972. Ludacris about I guess a little rap about something. And boy, what did you talking about? Go drive a car. Hush.
See you, Lisa.
Huh? Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't know she was that light. When did that happen?
Like right before she had this last baby.
I mean, the baby could be she washing out too. I'm gonna go with that because I think I'm hoping that nobody of her stature would change the color of her skin like that. Cause she wasn't nothing wrong with the color of skin. She wasn't jet black. She was a pretty brown. Anyway, let me get off that.
I think I feel like it's something that she's using on her skin. She might not realize it might not have been on purpose. Like you know how they're selling all that turmeric bars and all the different stuff now.
Glycolic acid
Yeah,
and stuff
all
like
that
yeah.
stuff, it peels, it peels stuff off because it started off like in the very middle of her face. Like, look, here's another one. It started off like straight from her nose down.
Oh yeah. It must be. Oh no. She better stop or she gonna look like old boy. Remember how Sammy Sosa would look
Mm-hmm.
when he first started to change, bleaching his skin out?
Yeah.
You better calm down. It don't. I mean, here's my thing. And I'm not an average person. I'm not better than, I'm not worse than, I'm a little smarter than, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm an average person. When you see something across the board that does not look good, why do you then do it? You can see the transformation of somebody who's a medium to dark brown using bleaching products. You see the Sammy Sosa is a technical class in bleaching your skin, and it was not attractive. No part of it was attractive. Once he started changing colors, it was blotchy. It was pink. At one point, he was peach. I mean, he been the colors in a crayon box. He ain't been no people colors.
He was purple.
And now he's an off pink with brownish peach lips. What? I don't understand how you can look at these things and go, "Oh, I want to look like that too." It's like going to get a Brazilian butt lift and you got chicken legs in my ass. Why would you do that to yourself? Your boobs look like two volleyballs up on your chest, and you can barely sit down. It doesn't look good. I don't. I don't know. Maybe I just. I don't know. I don't know. I think that. I don't know. Enough of the world thought she was beautiful the way she was. Like every time I look at Lil Kim, I get mad. Every time I look at Lil Kim, I get mad.
Yeah, you little Kim was gorgeous.
Every time I look at her, I get mad. And I could just see her looking better as she got older. It's like none of them wait till their adult face gets in before they start picking and chipping at it. I just, I don't get it. I get mad at some people.
How
You know
Kim
what
look like that cat lady? What's her name?
I
Wine.
mean? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't know her name, but I know who you're talking about. She look a mess. And she pregnant again.
Look, Kim pregnant again?
That's what they said on one of the things.
Isn't
Cause
she
she
my
got a
age?
little boy. Well, I
Isn't
mean,
she
what you call had a baby at 51? Janet Jackson was 51 when she had her baby.
Yeah, but Janet Jackson was married to a billionaire and had medical help to make that baby.
Well, I mean, they got money. Shoot. Who else? Halle Berry had her second one. She was older when she had the second one. She was in her 40s when she had that second one.
Yeah, she's 3 years older than me.
Who?
Look,
Look
Kim.
here.
Hmm.
Somebody said she. I want to understand because I guess for some reason they was talking about her and her boyfriend breaking up, and he got on there and he said, "That's my wifey, and she's pregnant with my little boy." So I don't know how true that was. I mean, that's just how people get to talking and shit when they. I know too much about folks' business that I don't need to know about. You know what I mean? Just because I can turn on to see their business on TikTok.
Hmm.
I feel like we know too much and then not nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Because you know all of it, but do you really trust it to be true? How much of it is actuality? How much of it is real life, and how much of it is just social media? It's like I was telling baby. I said the reason I don't talk politics on our channel is not because I'm not political. I would talk about politics, but it's just that when you get to talking about politics, and I'm older, and I don't, and what irks me is that people act like when they talk about politics on these blogs and these young people get talking about politics and the things that they think they're saying, and it sounds all awesome. It's like this is the one time that we should really pay attention to what we learned in high school. You know how when we was in school talking about math and shit, I ain't never gonna use this math in real life. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But this is one time that I think we should use real life. Hey, baby, because people are acting like we're working on a constitution and a government from the present. We're not. This is the constitutional government of the 1700s that we're working on in 2024. You have to know the Constitution, not all this jibbly jabbly goobly gop that these people are talking about, because the laws and things that are being enacted and the things that are going against us as Black people, as women, are coming from 1774.
I'll be right back, Lisa. I go to the restroom.
All right. So, y'all, that's why I don't talk about politics. Because I ain't about to argue about nobody that don't remember what went on in high school. All right, baby, what's next? Anybody got a stainless cup? Anybody got a You know what? I didn't know that was a thing. You want a Stanley Cup, baby? I'll get you a Stanley Cup. What we getting a Stanley? You want a Stanley Cup for Valentine's? Hold on.
You were thinking.
I'm picking up my thing. Want a Stanley Cup for Valentine's Day?
I'm good.
I know to get you a
So,
wallet.
come up. Why not? Before you go.
What you mean? Just random stuff. Whether it's gonna snow out there. She said it's gonna snow this weekend. It's supposed to be -1 degrees.
When?
I think she said this weekend. The wind chill factor is -8, huh?
Are you still out?
She had to go to the bathroom. You know what? I'm just sitting up here like we ain't lying. My bad. But I was trying to think of something else. What else to talk about, babe? Give me something else. Give me something else real quick.
You talking about what I already said, so
Which one?
the beginning of the man and the lady.
I don't know. My iPad has got to be somewhere where I can't reach it because I can find something else. Because I talked about Karamo. What was Karamo today?
Talking about Steve.
I talked about Steve. I talked about Jonathan Majors. I talked about Kat.
Talk about the live stream I was doing. Talk about how people expect you to.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got it. Yeah. Um. Now, y'all know your girl does not look at YouTube like my wife does. I don't know about the different sectors and all that. I find a funny video, she'll send it to me, or I'll see something on Facebook and then I'll go watch it on YouTube. But as far as just watching YouTube, I don't do that. So they was sitting up here talking about something that she heard. And then I'm gonna touch a little bit on it. Um, you can't tell me who to like. You can't tell me who to watch. You can't tell me who not to watch. You can't get mad with me because you don't like somebody and I don't dislike them. Because if you do, then fuck you. So what was it about, baby? So what was it in particular?
Um, Being on other people's panels, and because you on other people's panels, you should be on other people's panels that other people on.
Okay. Leilani, you back?
I'm here.
You be on panels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't. So I have to acquiesce to y'all because in my mind, you can't tell me what the fuck to do. Nobody can. Nobody can. You
I,
can't tell me who to like, who to not like, who to want. Who you can't tell me none of that. You
and,
can't give me no suggestion. Let me say that. You can't suggest to me who I can't like. You can't suggest to me to dislike somebody because you dislike them. Just because you dislike so and so. You gonna stop being friends with me because I don't dislike them? I don't hang with them. But they ain't did nothing to me. I don't know them one way or the other. It's like me, we're your mods, and then you see us on Rico channel, and then you don't like Rico, so we ain't your mods no more. I'm asking.
I don't believe in that. That's corny to me.
So I just feel that we mob her because she's on another person's panel.
Okay, so if me and DC unmodded you because you was on another panel, somebody else's panel that we don't like, how would you feel?
I'd be like, okay, y'all don't want me to be a mod. I'm grown. Y'all can't stop me from going where I want to go. So I really don't care.
Oh,
Now I ain't got to work while I'm in your life.
you stupid. You still gonna have to work forever. Just know that. As long as you're alive.
Now
And
I
you,
am
as
free
long
of
as you're
job.
alive, as long as you're alive and we have a YouTube channel, you will have to work, Leilani. So that's not gonna happen. You can go to all the panels you want. First of all, I'll never know. Start with that. I'll never know. Secondly, baby not gonna get out the bushes to let you know she baby, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't know if it's a job, but I bet she could do it. If stalking from the bushes was a job, my baby could get that money. Cause she be like, I saw so and so. I'm like, did you say something? No, I was in the bush. I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? I could be on a panel with somebody I don't like, long as they don't say nothing to me out the way. Cause they don't affect me one way or the other.
Now, if someone is doing something, illegal against me,
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm just
and
talking about
somebody,
regular, degular, smegular. I'm just talking about regular, degular, smegular YouTube. Just on the panels doing on the panel shit. I
yeah,
ain't talking about no off the wall stuff. I'm not even talking about doing anything specifically to you. Here's the scenario. You and me are on so and so panel. I'm gonna use Rico. Rico don't like so and so. So Rico block us.
hmm. Oh well.
And then I go make a whole video about Rico. But you understand, that's what I'm talking about. I ain't
Uh-huh.
talking about no, I'm not even talking about you actively saying anything. I'm not even talking about, here's the thing. I could understand if I was on a panel with somebody and they're actively disparaging you and I don't say nothing. And I'm just sitting there kikiing and ha with other motherfuckers. Even if I don't say nothing bad about you, I don't say nothing at all. See, then I can sit up there and see you unmod me. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm just sitting up. But it's just a regular panel. Ain't nobody talking about you. You don't come up in the conversation at all. And next thing I know, I go to the chat. I go into your thing trying to do my thing, and I can't do my thing. And I ask you why, and your only answer is because you was sitting on so and so panel Thursday. What? Bitch, I didn't. Look, looking. If you saw me up there, you probably know I didn't even know I was on.
They just got they just like
But I mean, come on now. I have, okay. Now, coming, I'm about to say this. I I don't know what 99.999% of the beef on YouTube is about. I have absolutely no idea. It doesn't sound like any of it is uh what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm
Valid.
looking for? Yes, valid.
Valid.
I mean, it's not like this person was talking about my wife. This person was talking about my kids. This person was calling me out. I mean, it's like any of it valid. I don't listen to it. So I'm asking for real. I'm not trying to be, and it sounds like I'm being funny, and I sort of am a little bit, but not for real.
I don't listen to it either, so you'd have to ask DC.
Baby,
Cause I mod in one of them channels. I mod for view, but I have no idea what she be talking about. I don't even pay attention. I just watch
oh,
the chat for somebody I might need to boot out. I'm not even listening. I don't know nobody they be talking about. I don't know. No clue.
I don't know. I mean, that's not. I mean, we don't beef, so I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, no. I mean, you can't tell me what to do. That's the best way for you to get me to say something to you. Absolutely. The absolute best way for me to say something to you is for you to tell me what I'm supposed to do. Do I look stable? I mean, for real. I mean, like, let's think about it this way. Do I look like somebody? I try, and I do. I think I do pretty good. I try to keep my temper off YouTube, and I think I do pretty good, right? Leilani, you supposed to agree, nigga. No, I'm just playing. But, but I try to keep my temper and my attitude off YouTube because that's not conducive with people with a cross section of people. Because there could be other people out there just like me that don't take no shit and go say what the fuck they want to say. And I know it can't be a whole lot of us in the same place together because nothing will ever get done. Too busy cussing each other out to get anything done. But I
Hey,
don't. I, I feel like there should be like I don't know. I feel like you should have a reason to be mad with somebody. Does that make sense?
mm-hmm.
I feel like you should have a reason. The reason I don't like this certain people is because of what they did. Not because of what I heard them do, because of what I saw them do with my eyeballs and what I felt them do with my spirit in the same vicinity as my body. I don't listen to what nobody tell me. Can't nobody tell me nothing you said about me. Well, Leilani said, what she say? She did. Did she spell it? What she say?
What?
Because I'm gonna come back and ask you anyway. Because I'm not in high school.
What?
Is that my baby?
Your nephew looking at me.
Is he whining?
Yes.
Where's my baby? My other baby. He done left me. Anyway,
What you want? You want some taco meat?
see.
You want some taco meat? You want some turkeys?
But yeah, nothing. No. Can't nobody tell me nothing about you. And can't nobody tell me nothing about what you said about me. But I'm not gonna take that to Facebook. I'm not Facebook. To YouTube either.
Right. I'm gonna call you.
Be like, what's our problem? What's going on?
I heard you was mad at me. What I did, what you want. What's the problem? How come you didn't just call me?
But here, that's what I don't get. Do these okay? Do these people know? Okay, you you're more likely to be on a panel or be in something. Do these people know each other in real life?
No. Total strangers.
For real?
Total strangers. And most of the people that be doing the big beefing are the ones that never ever get on camera. They don't even know what each other really look like. They just be avatars. Avatars and names, and y'all arguing about what?
Well, I mean, I don't. I mean, I was just wondering because I I don't know. I was just wondering because I don't get the whole situation. Because I'm gonna tell you something, baby be listening, right? She be in the bushes. And I can't tell you the name of none of these people. But I can tell you that all of them know how to call somebody. It is, I promise you, I have heard 30 minutes of one person call one other person a funky bitch. For 30 minutes. Funky bitch, rusty coochie, what else? Stanky breath,
Long titty.
uh, oh, and then when they get mad,
Dusty foot.
or when they get mad and they get to really like funky ass motherfucking bitch, who the fuck? I'm like, wait a minute, wait, that sound like you want to shoot? What the hell? And then I be trying to listen, right? And then after that, when I hear the first initial funky bitch, I be like, oh shit, what they do? But then I hear like 30 more minutes of just funky bitch. I'm like, oh. They
And
just
then the
fun.
Florida ones, pussy asshole.
Dusty mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they dusty and funky. Wait a minute. Hold on. You gotta pick a struggle. You can't be dusty and funky. You can't you can't need lotion and a bath. You you need to be dusty because you took a bath. And then they shit stank or can't. I'm like, what the hell did these people do? I would love somebody to tell me what they did.
What they reported?
No.
Just
What they did each
came
other.
online and was talking noise
But I
about
mean,
somebody else that they didn't know either.
what they did to each other. I mean, that's what
Talking,
I'm
just talking,
talking about. What?
just making up shit.
Talking about what?
Just making up shit. Just making up assumptions.
Baby said me. Baby said y'all gonna be beefing while y'all building while y'all building gingerbread houses. Y'all gonna have a gingerbread beef. What? How you gonna beef and not laugh? How you gonna laugh and not, wait a minute? That is.
Dude, me and DC beef every time we do a video. We
Well,
just
that's
laugh
just
and
like
keep
y'all like
going.
little badass kids. But it's not that y'all be beefing. She'll be going slow and you'll be telling her to speed up. You, she'll be like, well, slow down. Why you had to do it like that? This show, I don't know the hell kind of bootleg ass
She
y'all
get distracted. She just stop working completely and just be sitting there. You'd be like, if you keep working, you'd be doing something.
And she was like, well, if you ain't worried about what I was doing, you would be seeing me not doing nothing or something. It makes it so bad. Both of y'all be sitting. I'm sitting there, what the hell is y'all talking about?
Because she go to taking thumbnails and sending pictures on Snapchat or wherever.
Here's why, because you know good and damn well, 9 times out of 10, especially 10 times out of 10, if it got something to do with some hot shit, she is gonna take 17.2 hours to start. You know that going in. Also, I don't even know why you be saying nothing. She know that you are very meticulous and particular when you build stuff. So you're going to take your time and you're going to put it in there right. She on the other hand, like, it look good right here. Bam. And you gonna be like, you gonna be like, I'm working it. She gonna be like, what's taking so long? I'm like, okay. And now that particular set of beef makes sense. Two crazy people trying to build stuff. Makes perfect sense to me. Two special people trying to build. Be killing me though. I'm sitting there going, I be listening to y'all sometimes. I be sitting there and she'll look and I'll be like, now, you know she about to say something smart. Why? You know she about to say something smart. I don't know why she. Because you been sitting up, baby. Come on. You supposed to follow what I say. Wait. I ain't got to do with this particular beef. This ain't my sandwich. Slow down. Let me go with. I can understand that beef. I can understand y'all sitting up there when people are doing stuff. It's one person is faster than the other person. One person is more particular than the other person. Then y'all gonna argue back and forth, especially if y'all are actually friends. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Friends argue. Friends because it's just out. What the fuck are you doing? Why you taking so long? That's what they do. I can understand that beef. I don't understand just 3 hours of funky bitch. I don't get.
You can jump. Good boy.
I don't understand that. I don't understand. I mean, and they be serious, Leilani. I be feeling bad. I be feeling bad sometimes for they throat. Cause one, I don't know who it was. One was on there. I don't know what. I think this person said something about her child. I want to say this person said something about her child or somebody's child that she knew or something. Cause I can't remember. Kept something saying. I kept remembering her say somebody's kid. And I mean, baby, all I heard was, I mean, it sounded like she was. I couldn't even understand. It was almost like you ever heard a preacher that's right good into the middle of the sermon when they spitting and ha ha, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's what it sounded like. She was cussing that whole out so bad that it sounded like she was preaching.
Lisa, I'm going to show you this picture. Tell me if this substitution makes sense to you. This is
I feel like it don't. Oh my, go ahead.
a Walmart order from
I
tonight.
already know it don't. All right, what is it?
That's some Brunswicker, some liverwurst.
Yeah. Is that cheese?
Yes.
I'm hanging up on you.
What's up, y'all?
I'm hanging up on you.
Approve that.
That's why they did that, because it's in the same area. And I firmly believe that all the shit that we want be there, but if they gotta look more than one time, it's out of stock. Cause I'm like, I don't want that. If I wanted that, I tell you what I want. That's what I give. I tell you what I want. And if you ain't gonna give me something that's the same thing but a different color, I don't want it.
Tell them, like, this how they start beefing.
What she said?
I'm right now talking to Leilani, and Leilani is one of them.
Okay, she said this how they start beefing. We sitting on our channel talking, and then you mentioned somebody.
And then we can start talking about that person.
And then that's how it started.
So they talking about him bad though. They not just talking like we bring up Risa and be like, "Did you see Risa video the other day? Yeah, it was a good video." Da, 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 da. They going, "You see Risa? She so." And then they joining in too.
Yeah, that's no.
Well, that's you talking about somebody. That's that you. It
Well,
was
no, that's what she means. She's right. But I mean,
started beef.
I don't no. I don't. Okay, I think okay. I believe in a good temper tantrum. I'm as mean as the next person. I mean, sometimes meaner. I'm probably meaner. I just don't see I don't see the draw. But I guess they make money, so I guess if you make money,
Right.
if you make money, I guess it pay the beef. Let's start. Well, I guess we need to start beefing. Who we gonna beef with? Each other. I guess we need to start beefing like a lot of shit. She said,
That's not an energy. I can't pussy ass hoe for
She
3
said,
hours. Can't do
she
it.
said, wait a minute. She said she gonna be beefing Rico soon. I'm gonna take Rico down keyboard. Fuck.
Now Rico will give you a reason to beef for 3 hours. Rico can keep it going.
Rico, if y'all just look here, and I'm gonna say this out loud. If y'all just tell Rico to shut the fuck up one time, he will.
No, he gonna
talk that crazy stuff. Y'all be sitting up here entertaining Rico crazy.
See, that's why it's gonna be a beef now.
He gonna start back again eventually though.
Rico know how to tell him to shut up all the time. There ain't no beef. There's nothing new.
Now I stopped because somebody told me to stop stopping him, so I quit stopping him.
Why stop stopping him?
Because they like to see him get in trouble.
Oh, well, all right then, Rico, you do you, Pepper. Keep going, Rico. Keep up the good work.
I used to, Rico, stop, shut up, stop, Rico.
But I mean, because sometimes he just get a little.
Hey, Daisy.
Like he done forgot. Hey, Daisy. Like he don't realize that this is publicly.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to remember it's public. But hey, who am I?
They like the entertainment, especially when he get mad, because it's easy to get him mad. So,
well, I ain't really. I mean, Rico been sick past for a little while. Past for that's not a sentence at all. What the hell I just say? Rico's been sick, and he was hurt for a minute, so we can't be beefing with the hurt man.
But yeah, he hurt right now. He got a beat up leg.
We gotta wait till he's fresh and new, then we can start harassing him again. We can't mess with him right now. See, but I don't think they have no. You know what I've come to realize? I ain't gonna say this out loud though. I'm gonna say it out loud. I was watching. I don't understand. Okay, go with me. I don't understand how people can watch people eat. And I think that's because I worked in a restaurant for so long. That might be why. Because I used to hate to see people chewing. I told one lady, just stop chewing. I said, ma'am, I had a long day. And
In
she
the
was chewing
restaurant?
and she was chewing and talking. She was chewing and talking. And I said, ma'am. And she was talking to me. I said, ma'am, please stop chewing or talking. I said, I'll be back. I'll be back. This is just a day. It wasn't even I didn't come to work today. I had it was like a 12-hour day, and she was loud and chewing and talking, and food was sitting in the corner of her mouth, and I just had enough. If I was gonna be fired, then do what you gotta do. Shit, I can go home. I can go home. When I bartended, I told them whatever I felt like saying. Get your ass up. Don't sit there.
I can watch people eat if it's people that eat normally. When it's all that smacking and stuff, I can't. I don't. I hate the
Yeah,
sound of smacking. That's one of my nerve twitches.
that might be it.
I
I don't
can't.
understand that. Somebody was just sitting up there, and I was trying to see, you know what I'm saying? See what the hype was about. Because I don't hear people talk about mukbangs as much anymore. I'm sure people still do it. But I don't hear people talk about it as much anymore. And I said, well, let me see what the hype was all about. You know what I'm saying? Let me watch a little. I was like, nope, can't do it. I appreciate it.
I think it was yesterday or day before when Shaylin asked me why do people like mukbangs, and I was telling her a lot of the people that really like them, it's people that like have cancer, they can't eat, so they
Oh,
enjoy
I
watching
never thought about that.
they enjoy watching someone else enjoy food, or people that have like colitis. Is that what it's
Oh,
called?
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Problems eating. They enjoy watching somebody else enjoy food because they can't.
Oh, you know what, Leilani? See, thank you. See, that gave me a perspective because I didn't understand
I mean,
how.
even after my weight loss surgery, I watched Food Network 24/7. That's all I did was watch other people eat.
Oh, speaking of that,
All
oh,
I did was watch other people eat.
I don't know. I like to see people enjoy food. I like to see people enjoy, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just that I guess because I watch Chopped and stuff, I like to see when people enjoy food. I don't always want to hear
I
somebody.
don't want the smacking. I don't want to hear.
Nah,
That's gross.
I don't like ASMR at all. I don't want all that clicking and tapping and smacking. It's like I will stop watching something. It's like, okay, I'll be on TikTok and they play mahjong.
Mm-hmm.
But I watched somebody play mahjong it was a video clip. It wasn't on a live, and they weren't doing the thing where they were running the tiles down each other and tapping the tiles. They were just playing the mahjong.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched that. So the other night I was watching somebody's live, and they were doing, I guess, I didn't look at it because clearly I don't pay attention. So I didn't look at the fact that it was ASMR mahjong, and they would clack the tiles together and then tap them and then tap the fingernails on. I hate that. That makes my tongue itch.
Yeah.
Right now my tongue is itching. Thinking about all the tapping and shit.
That's why when I play games on my phone, it's muted.
It's always muted on mine. If mine is up, okay.
I turned the sound off, I turned the music off, and I still end up hitting mute at some point because I'm still hearing something.
I think I'm crazy a little bit because my phone scared me. My phone is the only time my phone is on not on vibrate is when baby's out of the house. If she's out of the house, I turn my phone on. I turn my ring on. So if she calls or texts, I can hear her. But other than that, my phone is on silent. I mean on vibrate. So I cut all the notifications. I don't want notifications. I don't get Facebook, TikTok, I don't get none of that. I don't want any notifications on my phone. I could all. I don't want it. Every time my phone turn around, it lighten up because somebody done said something on Facebook or dropped another TikTok. No. The one day one day she went somewhere. She was gone most of the day. And she came home and she was playing the game and I was laying up here watching TV and my phone was laying on my chest and all of a sudden it rang. My sister called and I promise you, I almost cried. My phone scared me so bad. My phone scared me so bad. I was sitting up, baby. When I tell you my heart was, when I tell you it felt like it felt like I imagined a heart attack would feel just because my phone rang. I'm like,
You know what scares me? I hate that Facebook ring and the Instagram ring.
Those notifications.
No, the ring when someone's trying to call your phone from
Oh
those
yeah,
apps.
yeah.
I hate that noise. I hate it with a
But you
passion.
know why you hate it? Because if somebody got to call your Instagram or your Facebook, that means they got your phone number, which means you don't want to talk to them no way.
Well, actually, no. I have a cousin who has my phone number. She still call me on Instagram or Facebook. I
Why?
think just to piss me off.
Oh, well then you don't. Well then that's
I'm
no
like,
man
why
no.
is she calling on here?
Why
I
do
think it's
people?
because she wants to use video. I think that's what that is for. I
Well,
think
tell
that's.
them to download Duo.
Mm.
You know what? It's a lot of people I thought was dead died last year. I know it don't make no sense. I know it don't.
Who?
'Cause
Like
I
who?
thought Harry Belafonte been dead. I thought. You remember Rocky 2?
Mm-hmm.
His name Carl Weathers.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw him on a commercial. I thought he was dead. I done killed a whole bunch of people that ain't dead.
I didn't think he was dead.
I thought he was dead. I thought he got sick and died.
But who is it that died that I did think was gone? And I was like, wait, what? Oh shoot, who was it? Because I was like, they died when I was a kid. But apparently they didn't.
I thought Harry was. I thought Harry left when Cindy left. I thought they left together around the same time.
I can't remember who it was. And I think it was this person died last year. Like around the time when Tina died, this other person died, and it was someone that I thought was already gone.
A woman or a man?
I think it was a man.
I don't know.
I'm finna Google stars that died last year.
I don't know. I thought Raquel Welch was gone too. But she wasn't gone either. Till last year she's gone now. She wasn't. I did. I don't know how we got off on this topic, but I'm just saying. I really did think everybody, but he just died last year. Tony Bennett died last year. Like, that's crazy. Deranged. How long we been on here?
Okay, one of the Smothers brothers. I thought both of them was gone.
Yeah, I thought both of them were dead. Yeah. I thought they been gone a long time though.
But that's not the one that I was thinking about. But he died. The last Smothers brother died last year. I thought they were both already gone.
I'm not gonna lie. Jimmy Carter is hanging on to the last second. His wife Rosalind just passed away. And Jimmy was 96 years old, still building houses. Because he went to his wife's, I think he's now because he fell off a ladder and hurt himself, and I think he's been incapacitated since then. Jimmy was badass president though. You don't realize.
Whenever I hear that name, I just remember when my husband mentioned that he knew exactly where he was the day he was inaugurated. And that was when I realized that man was older than my mama. Because I was like, wait, what?
I don't remember where I was.
And
Jimmy
I asked
Carter.
my mom, I was like, Mama, do you remember exactly where you were
That was
the
70s.
day Jimmy Carter was inaugurated? She's like, I don't even remember him being inaugurated. She's like, first president I remember was Reagan.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. No, hold on. Now I remember. Shit, y'all keep playing. I remember Gerald Ford. Keep on playing. I remember Gerald Ford. But I remember Jimmy Carter because I
But do you
remember.
remember when he was inaugurated?
I remember when another one was inaugurated. I remember Jimmy Carter
That was the thing. That's what bothered me about it, and what made me be like, this man is older than my mama, because number one, it wasn't even his country. He was
because
supposedly a child in Nigeria.
now he wasn't no child.
Can't
Now he wasn't no child.
I
Not if you remember. No,
can't remember when some other country's president was inaugurated.
because Jimmy Carter was inaugurated in the 70s. I think 76 or 77. Because no, I went to high. No, it was before that. Because Ronald Reagan was shot while I was in grade school. I went to high school in 1981. 81, 82, 83, 84. Yeah, because I graduated in 85. Went to high school in 1981. Ronald Reagan was attempted assassination while I was still in grade school. And Ronald Reagan came right after Jimmy Carter because Jimmy Carter got the hostages back from Iran, but Ronald Reagan took credit for it because he got the hostages back when he was president, but they physically came back to America when after they had sworn in Ronald Reagan. So he took the credit for it, but he didn't get the hostages back. So that's the only I remember that.
Did I know Matt Perry died?
I don't know. I think he died of some drug issues.
I didn't. I don't think I knew that he died last year.
I think he died of drug issues for real. Real talk.
Richard Mole.
Yeah.
Richard Roundtree.
No, I didn't think. I knew he was alive because he was on a show I was watching. Well, he was showing a show Baby was watching. He was on he played somebody daddy. On This Is Us. He played the daddy.
Shoot, a lot of people died last year.
They did 2023 was a killer. But, all right, Leilani, let me close this out because we just acted like we at the house. We act like we on the phone.
I was still trying to find who it was that died. I ain't seen the person yet.
No, because when you sit there and think about it, when you see somebody that you already thought was dead, and then somebody told you they died, you're like, what the hell did I kill that person a long time?
Well, that's like, Mandela. They told us Mandela was dead, and then all of a sudden Mandela wasn't dead, and it's like, what?
He wasn't? No, I don't remember that part. When he died? They told us he was dead when he was still in the jail?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't remember that. I just don't remember.
Yeah, they said he was gone. And then next thing we knew, he was getting out. It's like, getting out. And then they killed him again after that.
I thought his wife tried to kill him.
But I
that was his wife.
More than one time did he fake die.
Yeah, I thought Winnie had something to do with that. Winnie Mandela. Could be wrong though. That's still folk marriage. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this live because we're just talking now. We are so off the rails. I can't even get us back on. So make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. And y'all hit that notification bell so that every time we drop a excuse me, so that every time we go live, drop a video, you guys can join us. I would like to thank Leilani being my permanent co-hostess with the mostest. So she don't get no ideas. Thank you guys so much for supporting us and watching this little video. Y'all know what to do. This is your girl Lisa. Bye y'all.
Bye.